What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's trailer review, we are taking a look at the film called The Wild. Now, I have zero information on this film. I have no information as to when. I know this film is listed to come out in 2025. It's all it says. It just says coming soon, 2025. I have no information as far as any articles, any synopsis, nothing on this. I happened to stumble across this film while I was, just uploading some content, watching some other trailers for trailer reviews, getting some, just some stuff ready to post. And this just happened to come up in a recommended, and I saw, oh, haven't seen this film, haven't heard of this film. And it's, again, it says 2025, so I thought that's interesting. Typically newer stuff like this where trailers dropped already, we have some sort of, news articles, some sort of content to go by. And with this, I have absolutely nothing. So all I know is it's called The Wild. And again, horror film. So we're just going to jump right into this trailer and see what this is about. Again, I have no synopsis. I have no article that we would typically go through and read. I searched the internet, Googled everything. There's nothing in any of the typical movie databases where this movie's even been entered, where we even have like a one sentence, a list of actors. So nothing has really been created. This has literally feels like this trailer just dropped out of nowhere. If anyone has any information on this or anything, please put it down in the comment section. Let me know. I would love to take a look into it and provide a little bit more in-depth information for everyone to know about in case anyone wants to check this film out. Otherwise, we're just going to jump right into the trailer.
Some people can't cope with death, but life is super short. Life is this, and it's over. Hey.
Oh my God, so good. Come on!
I thought I was alone out here.
We come here every summer.
It's a tradition.
Our other friend died.
Do you want to come for a drink?
So what happened to your friend?
Jumped into a creek, broke her neck. Maybe we should talk about B.
Let's not.
Try just going with the flow. I miss her. Why won't you tell us what happened with B?
We're not too far behind her,
What?
We're all gonna die soon.
Do you ever see her?
Are you kidding?
That's crazy.
It's my fault.
What do you mean? I do not trust her. Ben killed B. You don't know anything. We're gonna get out of here. We're all just animals. Wild animals.
So yeah, this one looks interesting. A lot to unpack there. I'm not even really sure where they're going to be going with this one. So let's try to break this down a little bit here. So we know obviously there's three of them. One is definitely much more free-spirited, so to speak, which is the blonde. They didn't say her name. The only name that they said was either B or Bree. I couldn't make out which was, so we'll just go with Bree. It seems to be it's the friend that they mentioned had died previously by jumping into a creek, broke her neck. Especially when they come across this other hiker individual who just happens to be in the same in the same location that they're in. And the blonde's like, hey, you want to have a drink with us? Pretty much invites him in. As soon as you see that, the other two are like, what are you doing? We don't know this person. So they're very skeptical of this individual, which rightfully so, because as the trailer goes on, it almost seems like the blonde either disappears or leaves the group. Because a couple things that would lead me to believe that is because you can see that they're constantly questioning her as to, hey, what happened to Bree? Let's talk about her. And she doesn't want to do any of that. And we keep seeing these, I would assume, these flashbacks or flash scenes to where we're seeing Bree standing on this bridge or standing on this cliff, fully alive, obviously. But then we're also seeing these quick flashes while at night where she's dead, almost like she's a corpse or a zombie. But what leads me to believe that she somehow leaves the group or breaks from the group is because then we have this other hiker with the other two girls. He makes a comment of we're not far behind her, and then states we're all going to die. And then I would have, unless it's somebody else, which I don't believe it is, we eventually see him. It looks like he is dead, either laying up against a tree or his face is covered in blood. We also see, which appears to be the blonde, there's either a dead animal, and either one of the other girls is dead and she's drawing something on her, which the blood in that scene looked like it was paint. And it very well could be paint, but they're making it out to be like it's blood. So that almost leads me down to believe, is this an occult? Is this some sort of devil worship type thing? Because we also see in later scenes, well, it's at nighttime, one of them is, I want to say convulsing, but doing something as if she is either possessed or there is something going on with an evil spirit. We obviously then see one of the other girls at the end of the trailer picking up a rock and smashing it down. So we don't know if she's killing somebody, killing the other girl. We don't know what that's about. But the blonde seems to be losing it because we saw her stacking up rocks. We saw like where she was drawing something on the back of somebody again with either paint or blood, and then she's screaming at the rock. So she might be the one that killed Bree and now is going crazy, or something is going on with her that makes her break, because we see her struggling throughout the trailer quite a bit versus the other two girls. But this mystery guy, this mystery hiker who just happens to show up, he seems to be, from the trailer, meets his demise in one way, shape, or form, unless we get more than 4, characters, or actually 5, because you have the 3 girls, him, and then you have the actress who's going to play Bree showing up in either flashbacks or flash sequences. So this one looks interesting. Now, when it comes to films like this, I've always been the proponent of, you'll never catch me out in that situation. I learned a long time, which I'm going to go back and do a film review of each one of them, of the series Wrong Turn. It's been a long time since I've seen any of those films, but I remember seeing the first film in theaters, and when I saw Wrong Turn for the first time when it came out in theaters, I knew right then and there, yep, I'm never going camping, that's never going to happen. And it's like the foundational film as to why not to go camping out in the woods, especially when you don't know the area. So when I see stuff like this, it immediately reminds me of Wrong Turn, and it immediately reminds me of why I don't do that. So anyways, everyone, let us know down in the comment section what you think of this film called The Wild. Again, it has a date of 2025 listed as a horror thriller, but beyond that, I couldn't tell you any of the actors or actresses' names. I couldn't give you a synopsis of this film. We're really just going by what we have based off here, because I could not find any articles, any news clippings, nothing in any database that gave me any information outside what's in the trailer. So let us know down in the comment section what you think. Will you be checking this out? Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We are just right there approaching 500 subscribers, so every little bit helps. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Peace.